Many people wonder how to draw accurately. One thinks now that one has to be simply an artist, someone born of great talent, except today I'm going to show you a little technique that perhaps might make artists out of all of you. I'm starting out with a piece of 8.5 by 11 bond paper, and I'm folding it thusly, okay? Folding it in half on the long side, okay? I'm also going to go ahead and fold it on the top about maybe a little more than an inch, and I want to end up folding it pretty much on the same amount, okay, on terms of the other side. So what I have when I'm done folding, and again you can fold both directions here. When I'm done is I have something that looks like this, okay? At this point now I'm going to go ahead and take and fold it pretty much the same amount as I did on the sides, okay? And again create a crease there. Alright, so what do I have? I have something folded like this and I have kind of a crease. And make sure that you have a nice sharp fold by folding it over a couple times. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold it over a couple times. And at that point, I want to actually rip like a hole along one of these edges. Okay, now you can do this probably more efficiently if you use a ruler, but I'm just gonna, because I want to show you very quickly, I'm going to go ahead and just do it. Hopefully I won't get too messy here. You can fold it very sharp, but I think it'll still work. Alright, so now I'm going to go and tear, and I've done it on both sides here. It's still the 8.5 by 11 piece of paper is still folded in half, and we go ahead and rip that out. Now what do I end up with? Well, a little sort of paper type of square, okay? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go continue to fold it even more, except this time I'm not going to tear anything. This time I'm going to use my seams, okay, to kind of make sure that these are very noticeable. As far as, if you notice, I have a fold here, I have a fold here, I have a fold here. We'll go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Okay, so then I worked that out. Now I'm going to go the other way and fold. Okay, and fold this way. Okay, and I can also fold this way and fold this way. So what have I got? I've got kind of a loose sort of square here, kind of hard to hold, but I can look through it as if I'm a cinematographer. I can look through, maybe hold it at arm's length, and now this allows me to frame a given scene. Okay, so how does this help me in terms of drawing? Let me show you. So you can visualize this. Again, what we've done, we've created like an opening, okay, and I could mark them, but I have again different folds along the way here that give me a little bit of an like a marking in terms of where possibly I might have a grid. And I've taken and actually superimposed my little frame on a piece of paper, and just this is, of course, you don't necessarily have to draw the lines, or you can draw lines very lightly. And of course this is going to give you an ability to frame and then compare and actually begin to draw on your paper. Okay, this again could be a grid or a template that you could use underneath another piece of paper. So all sorts of different variations on this technique. Okay, so in terms of the process of drawing, what I would do is I would frame up my scene, and I'd pay particular attention to one of the corners. What I want to do is have it always the same distance from me, and again I'll just extend my arms. I'll sort of make sure that I'm sitting or standing in the same place all the time. And then what I'll do is I'll take either one of these corners on the bottom, on the upper left, whatever, and I'll just basically frame the seam and hold it out at the proper distance, okay? And just keep making sure that, like, if I go back and make a dot or a drawing, I'm going to go back into the same position again, and making sure that this part is connected up, and then look accordingly in terms of like where a particular feature is located in terms of this implicit grid. What you'll end up getting, if you work at it, is again a perspective correct type of drawing. Again, this works more in a more spectacular, noticeable fashion if you use a person as a model. So again, what do we have? We have a frame and we have a piece of paper. And again, what we're using is we're taking advantage of these different grid types of areas or dots or whatever you choose to use, and use them as reference for being able to figure out the composition and therefore the ability to make pretty accurate drawing. Everything, of course, being determined by the amount of time put in it. Thank you very much.